Hey, 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 everybody. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm going to try to find the chat. Let's see. There it is. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Michelle. Ezzy. All right. That's fantastic. Okay. I want to make this screen bigger, so just 1 second. So I'm looking at like a 3x5 screen of this, and I need to see better. And it won't affect what you guys can see, but it'll help me. All right. Yeah, man, this is great. Okay. I have so much stuff to tell you guys, and so much to show you guys today. I'm like super excited. So let me gather my thoughts really quick. If you missed last Twitch stream, I made this. This is my artist trading card, Serenity Now. And so, if you know, you know. So, anyways, if you want to see this, if you didn't see this last time and you want to, let's see. Go ahead and go to my YouTube channel at Junk Journal Boss. And that video is the latest Twitch stream. I'm not sure if it's up now or if it's going to be up on Friday. I'm not quite sure yet. But anyway, keep an eye on it over there. And better yet, go over there and subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you can see how I made this. So another thing I wanted to share with you guys, I shared it last time, but we have another retreat coming up. These are my projects that I'm teaching in the retreat. This is my 2 variations of my Goth Kid folio, and I'll teach you how to assemble the front and the back and the stuff inside. And so, and I'll teach you how to put this on, which is a really easy closure. And this is just another variation that I made to show what it would look like if you didn't have the clear vinyl. Hey, Benji Mom 4, welcome. This is just another variation so that you could see if you only have like sticker paper, like white sticker paper, or if you only just want to print it on regular paper, you totally can do that. Anyways, there's that, and then there's this. This is my my Gothic junk journal cover. So I'll teach you how to create the cover, how to add the lace, how to add, you know, a nice piece of fabric here, cover up little mess ups, because anytime you're using hot glue and black, yeah, that'll happen. So, you know, and anyway, those are things that I am going to teach you guys. And if you would like to sign up, you'd like to learn those things and so much more, go to junkjournalretreat.com and register for free. And you will be able to next week learn those things. And real quick, if you think that watching 15 workshops and doing 15 workshops in 1 week is going to be difficult for you, make sure to grab the pass that is offered to you directly after you register, because that is the cheapest price. After that, you'll only be able to access the page that sells it for $59. So it's $39, and you're going to get over $2,200 worth of stuff, including all of the presentations early. So anyway, and then you can watch them for, you know, a year or so, probably a year, probably more. For sure a year, probably more, I should say. And if you want to get a little taste, there was a little class we did, Monique and I did, and where I taught you guys how to make a traveler's journal. And You can make it out of lots of different things, as you can see. So if you want to see that, go to the @Junk Journal Retreat on YouTube. And that's probably the last video that's been uploaded there. And a sneak peek. This is my Hello Kitties. It's my new series for October. So I'm going to be teaching for all of October how to put this together and how to add embellishment and all that. But I'm not going to open this up because I don't want to ruin it for everybody. But it's so, so cute. I absolutely adore this. I know. I love them so much. So anyway, yeah. So today, let's see. Is that all I had to say? So yeah, stay tuned to my YouTube channel for that @Junk Journal Boss. Also, if you're interested in joining Patreon, I know that somebody emailed me today and said that they needed the Patreon information. So Ezzy, if you could post that there. All of that is under the membership tab. And if you guys are not part of the Patreon already, you can join free. I do a few little things for the free people, and then there are some paid tiers that get more, and you get more, you know, as you go up the tiers. But you definitely do not need to do that. But it actually is really, really a pretty good deal. All right, so today, what I want to work on, I don't know how many of you guys are doing September, the September prompts at myjunkjournalboss.com. You can go there and get the prompts for free. They're just the September prompts, the last post that I posted. You can grab those, and if you want, I don't have them printable or anything, but you can just highlight the whole set of them and print them out. I did that like this. And so I have done quite a few of these, and I'll just go over which ones, you know, what these are and stuff, just to kind of get you guys, you know, interested in doing this yourself. I know that Melissa does a lot of prompt work and stuff, and her stuff is amazing. Michelle's been busy with their business, so she hasn't done much, but I know that hers are going to be amazing as well. So anyways, this is my September journal, and I'm filling it with all of the Junk Journal prompts from September, and I created it to be able to be just like this big old alligator mouth thing. And I used, I think these are 2-inch brass. I forget what these are called. If anybody knows what these are called. Anyway, I got them off of Amazon, and basically what they are I think, oh, they're loose leaf binder rings. Yes. Thank you, Michelle. So they just open like this, and that's how I put my pages on. And these ones are 2-inch. I wanted my journal to be able to be just really big. So I'll go through what I've gotten done so far with you guys. So this is my cover, and I don't know, I want to bring this a little bit. Hold on. Let me bring this closer so you can actually see the detail on this. Ooh, there's a little rip right there. And this was just a printed piece of paper. Actually, you know what this is I believe all I did to get this was to Google color palettes for fall. And this one came up and I loved it. And so I just created, you know, a page that I could cut up into this size. And then I just did dots. So you guys know that I've been into dots lately. And so I'm just dotting everything really, you know. And, or I started out doing it that way. So let me... All right, so I have a 9 on here, and you'll see how why that matters. It doesn't really, but it's just because every page has another little picture Oh, thanks, Sasha. That was what I was going for. And I am a person who likes tedious kind of work because it's really relaxing to me to do this kind of stuff, and believe it or not, to dot all these dots. So anyway, so this is day one, which is September goals. A lot of you guys have probably seen this if you're following me on TikTok, or you've been anywhere that I am, because I posted quite a few pictures of this. So this is my September goals. I haven't really used it yet. I've been busy putting this thing together, so I love it. But what I wanted to do with this was to create a situation where I could make notes of things and all that, and then replace them with other things like for next year if I want to use it again. I know I'll want to look at it again. And so this is just a little pad that I made by cutting up Happy Planner pages that I didn't write on, putting glue along the top here, and then gluing a piece of this paper. And I love doing that because sometimes I just have a lot of extra paper. So anyway, I got this right here where it says, "You've got this." I filled it up with encouraging things and all the dots and everything. So this is going to be a great month. And then I can open it up, and there are, birthdays. And so this is all stuff that I think I won't make it specific to 2024. I didn't want to do that. I wanted it to be something I could come back to. So all of these lines and everything can be things that are specific to September, any year at all. And so I just love this so much. And so I got this little door, and then this says September goals. And on the back, I guess this isn't really one of the prompts, but actually the prompt says create a layered page with tags, pockets, or envelopes to hold your monthly goals. So here's all that, the tags and the pockets, and I guess here's another pocket on this side. And this is actually a freebie that I gave out on Patreon. I think I gave it to the paid, but I'm starting a new thing where I'm going to be giving out something to the free members, so that they can get an idea of my work, and also have something just for being there, because I appreciate all of you guys. These were, I believe, given out just this past week, and this went to everybody. So if you want, go join the Patreon at the free level. If you're not, ready to invest in the other levels, that's totally fine. I like to give you guys stuff too. So anyhow, those are part of that, and this is just another part of that spread. So this is number 2. Crisp morning air page spread. Use cool toned watercolors or inks to create a misty morning background, and add pressed flowers or leaves. So that's what I did here. This is Apple Harvest, and this is my least favorite. And I think this is my least favorite because I don't like the black. It doesn't fit with that, but that's okay. That's all right. So this is just, kind of a, an Apple Harvest thing. I used this apple from this apple and this paper, and this paper too, are actually part of this month's Patreon project. So anyway, if you're in the $10 tier, you get all those papers and more, lots more. If you're in the $10 tier and you haven't gotten yet, hit me up, because I want to point you in that right direction. So this is number 4, falling leaves, and believe it or not, each one of these leaves is separate. I cut these on my Cricut or Silhouette, one of the two, And I layered them to look like, you know, a fall, like a tree that has whose leaves have turned and are falling. And then here's the pile. And then I just added a couple of little buttons here to kind of, you know, be flowers for me, and a little piece of fabric there. So this is one of my favorites. And the prompt is create an embellishment using real or die cut leaves, layering them with vellum or lace for texture. So I didn't layer them with anything but themselves. But each one of these, I'm just going to tell you this, okay, because I'm going to toot my own horn for a second. Each one of these, I actually, I don't know if you could see it, but I actually held every single one of them and did the edges, ink the edges on these. So anyway, thank you, Ezra. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this was a fun one to do. And then number 5, I actually did number 6 here. I did these backward. And this one's number 5, and this is my back to school spread. And I was able to make some back to school type, you know, stickers and print them on that printable vinyl. And I think we talked about that last time. And, you know, I just did some lettering and some different things. Number 6 is sweater weather. And so I just drew a sweater. Thank you, Melissa. And basically what this was supposed to be was attach fabric swatches of cozy materials like flannel or knit to your page, include a tiny tag with a memory or thought. So I included these, and they say, welcome fall, where's my sweater? Because that's exactly how I feel about fall, is that, you know, I need a sweater in the morning, and then in the afternoon I'm like, you know, throwing clothes off. So anyways, a lot of these things that I made, you know, these little stickers and stuff, I think eventually will probably become a freebie of some sort on Patreon. So if you want to grab, like, you know, a freebie a couple times a month or whatever, go join. So number 8 is pumpkin spice, and it's create a flip out page or a hidden pocket with pumpkin spice themed ephemera. So I really didn't do that too much. I just liked it. You know, I drew this cup. Hey, Tammy. Oh, sorry about Twitch being weird. Is Twitch being weird for anyone else? But I pretty much drew everything except for this paper here. This is just a, you know, a gray. And I created that sticker and used one of those little leaves here. And then I went ahead and made a bunch of these, and you'll see them later, but they're just like autumn words, fall words. Oh, okay. There was an update. All right. So anyways, mulled cider, pumpkin spice, little things make big days. And that's because like a hot drink on a cool day is, it's really one of those things that feels like a luxury to me. Oh, that's weird. I wonder why. So number 9 is seasonal decor. Use washi tape, stickers, or stamps to create a spread inspired by fall decorations. And it says add a small journaling spot for a memory, but I didn't do that. What I did do was I used this like wood kind of, I don't know if I have that here, but I want to show it to you because it's just like such a nothing thing. But I finally found a reason to use it. So, this is like just like a wood, I don't know, wallpaper peel and stick sort of thing or whatever that I got from Dollar Tree. And I thought that would be perfect. So I don't really care for that crease there or that whatever that is, you know, because that's not really how these signs go. But anyways, I just went with it. And then I created, you know, these little stickers out of stuff on Canva. I didn't draw all these or anything like that, just letting you know. And then I put, welcome autumn, sweater weather. I keep wanting to say sweather. Comfy jammies, autumn leaves, rainy days, holiday trips, runny noses, fuzzy blankets, and traditions. Those are all the things that, or a lot of the things that have to do with fall. And this one is 10. Oh, wait. Oh, I skipped 7. Oh, okay. 7 was change of seasons. Sorry. This is the one I did on TikTok yesterday. And all I really did was just create a page with, it was probably on Canva, of leaves, fall leaves. And then I cut it down and just, drew with a, let's see, one of those gold pens. It's like a gold marker. And this one I didn't make, but I bought it on, but you could make those really easily. And then I just kind of, left it. Change of seasons, hello fall. And so this one is 10. And first signs of fall. Capture the changes in nature with pressed leaves, a photo, or a watercolor scene. Add a nature themed tag or charm. So I didn't really do that, but I made this make like a tree and leave. I put it on my fall stuff, and I didn't really expect to use it. I just thought it was funny. Oh, there's Xbox. So anyway, I just figured I would use that, but all of these falling leaves here are not part of the watercolor, and I did the watercolor on Canva AI. But I added some stickers, Yeah, Xbox is our other kitty. So right now I am getting ready to, yeah, I don't, because as far as like, what I'm kind of trying to do is to let my inner artist out, now that I'm just doing, I used to do handmade gifts, but now that I'm just doing the junk journal niche, I am finding that my inner artist can come out in lots of different ways. So, sometimes I create my own paper, sometimes I use someone else's. This one is from Creative Fabrica, and I really loved the colors, so I really wanted to use it. But a lot of these things, this is just this is just those little leaves, like one of the pages that I would have put through the Cricut or Silhouette, and I just used it because it was just a scrap. And so anyway, that's where I've gotten so far, and I'm super, super proud of this. I really love it. And I'm going to continue, but I'm super behind, you guys. It's the 24th, and I've only got on the 10th. So I figured I'll just go ahead and do these, and then you guys can work on them at the same time if you want, or work on whatever it is that you're doing. And everybody likes a good flip through. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So the pages in this book for me are, let me measure. Five and a half by, this is probably 8.5. So 5.5 by 8.5 is like one of my regular sizes that I use. And so what I want to do here is, this is, I don't know exactly what the GSM is, but it's probably 270 to 300. Super thick, 8.5 by 14, which I have discovered is an amazing size for me, because it gives me the option to create like little Heidi spots and flip outs and stuff like that without much effort at all. So let's see, I need a pencil. Michelle, that's a good idea. And, it's kind of, I don't really like to categorize myself as behind, and I don't know why I've been doing that this month, but because I just feel like, things happen when they're supposed to happen. That's just kind of how I try to keep myself from anxiety, and that, is just to accept what is happening, and just go with it, But what you can do is you can just go through and choose your favorites, the ones that really speak to you. That's what I was going to do in the beginning, but now that I'm kind of going, I think I went live. Yeah, I went live yesterday on TikTok and did those leaves. It was just like 25 minutes. And, I don't know why I did that with pencil instead of my, this, but I guess that's okay. Yeah, for sure. Ezra can attest that I haven't always been a go with the flow person, due to anxiety stuff and everything. And I'm just so grateful that I don't have that issue so much anymore. And I really do take care of my mental health. And this is actually part of it, This is actually part of my mental health, And I love that at our retreats, there's a few of the artists who are really that really tie together mental health with art, and so the vibe is pretty much like art as a centering practice, a mental health sort of practice. And I just love that so much, because I have never done anything so amazing for myself as when I began to take care of my mental health. And just so you guys know what a wonderful, amazing person Ezra is, he was actually very instrumental in getting me to take care of myself that way. And so I want to thank Ezra publicly right now. I can't imagine where I would be had I not done that. Yeah, for sure, Michelle. Yeah, I know. It can be really stressful if we start, So now, you're welcome. So now, let's see. So this is actually the exact right size. It's okay that all the sizes are a little bit different. I like it that way. Yeah. Well, Sasha, Ezra is my youngest, and a fantastic person. So y'all are privileged to know him. So okay, I don't want to keep embarrassing. So yes, Ezra is my amazing child. So very loved. All right, so Autumn Walk. This is create a nature-themed page using twine, dried flowers, or natural elements. Add a map or drawn path of your favorite walk. Guess what? I don't walk. I am not an exercise person. I really, really should. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. So I'm going to use a technique that I learned from one of the speakers. I don't know if this is exactly what I want it to look like. I promise I am not drawing a lava lamp, guys. But I learned this from one of the speakers, and I thought it was really, really cool. And this was like one of the ladies that talked about, like art being like meditative and all that. So I'm just going to draw a path, and then I am going to begin to draw cobblestones of all different sizes. I actually don't like that. I think I'm going to make them more circular. Do you remember this one, Michelle? This was a really nice project. I loved it. And I still love it. And I think I want to do this in pen, actually, because I don't want to draw it twice. Yeah, I thought you would recognize it. So, uh-oh, this is one of mine that's running out. Maybe I have another. I mean, I should have another. Let me put that aside. Yeah, there we go. So, I was telling you guys earlier that, I'm pretty chill now, but I wasn't always. And what's funny is that the other day, I did get mad about something, but you know what it was? It was video games. And we were playing squads with my oldest Alex and Danny, my middle, and I got knocked down. And so when that happens, somebody on your team needs to revive you, right? And so I guess it must have been a high stress game or something, or I don't know. I guess I was kind of in a foul mood for a while. And so I yelled at one of my kids to hurry up and save me, because I had really good weapons, and I didn't want to lose them. So that was a real big tip off for me to step back and evaluate, like, what is happening, with me, because I usually don't talk like that to my kids, and I usually don't, oh, this is why it's looking weird. Okay. Because the whole thing needs to show, not overlap. That's what's going on. But anyway, it was I felt so bad because, I don't talk to my kids, or my husband in a mean way. I did that enough, when our family was younger. And so, yeah, so it was a surprise for me, but of course, exactly, Ezra. Oh, do you really? Overwatch? Oh man, I saw you on Overwatch last night. I should have hopped on with you, but, yeah, so it's so funny. And, video games, I used to say to my grandson, there's no reason to get mad over video games. And I was telling my squad, the family, I was like, you guys, I'm getting ready to rage quit. And that's what my grandson used to do, is just like throw the controller, and all that. So anyways, that is absolutely what I knew I had to do was some self-care. And so that's what I did. And, I just don't really like getting mad at my family because it creates like such tension. And my husband was not sure that I wasn't angry at him, and that it's just so needless, stress to put on other people and all that. But Alex is tough. and took it in stride. So I'm grateful for that, guys. You know, a really, really great family. Oh, that's funny. It's so much harder not to get mad. Yeah, I do have a Fortnite friend, you know, that I met on this Facebook group called the Ladies of Fortnite. And so, you know, we play sometimes, and that's really fun. And yeah, but I feel like I probably don't, you know, get angry when I'm playing with her because, you know, but anyways, fun. Fun stuff, guys. So this whole thing is just going to be my whole path. And I'm going to go ahead and draw some more. I think I'm just going to go ahead and just draw it. Why not? If I can get through 2 of these, I'll be really happy. But it's a good possibility that I won't. And that's okay too. If you guys want to watch me do these, I will be doing these here on Twitch, but let's see. But I'm also thinking that what I'll do is do one on TikTok. Try to do it once a day. Probably be maybe, you know, I don't know, just a few minutes or something. I don't know if you all saw it, but Monique is finally releasing her her witch cauldron glue holder, and it is so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. And it does like a million things, and it has a remote control. I can't wait to share it with you guys. But some of you guys that know Monique probably saw the video. Isn't it adorable? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So I ordered mine today, and I already have a bunch of stuff coming from Monique. One of the things that, or 2 of the things that are coming are these things. And these are just line guides, you know. So this one's a 1/4 inch, and then there will be 2 more that are coming, and so I'm really excited about that. I love the creativity that Monique and her brother put together. You know, I mean, they work tirelessly to invent like amazing stuff, you know, or create amazing stuff. I guess that's not really inventing, but you know, to create amazing things for junk journalers to use to make the job, you know, easier and more fun. So I know, I love their products too. So I'm super excited about it. And she only lives like 45 minutes away from me. I really should just go out there and go pick it up, but we're so busy putting together the summit and finishing up, you know, all of the things just to make it just right. And I'm not sure either of us has time to drive out and do a visit. So has anybody watched anything interesting? Y'all should know by now that you really need to come prepared with like some kind of a TV show to recommend or something. Don't hold out on me, you guys. Right now, I'm watching A Handmaid's Tale. I started it again, and if anybody has watched that before, oh my gosh, it's so intense. And I started at the beginning, so all the intense stuff. Change on BritBox. I don't have BritBox. Can you tell me about that? If you want. I've heard good things about BritBox, actually. Ooh, I love how this is turning out. So that's what I was streaming this weekend, and I think I'm gonna try to stream it to the end this time. So I tend to like get bored of TV shows and then just, I'll just leave them hanging. So I have a few like that. Ah. Oh. You know what though? That's not boring. That's actually that's so funny that you say that, because that was actually a little bit my personal experience, that once I started going through menopause, I was in like premenopause at like 40, and all of the hormone stuff that was going on was just so crazy for about 12 years. And it's interesting how, for me, life has become, this point in my life has become, a time where I am doing the things that I love to do, and it's a low stress time. And part of that is, not having small children, of course, not that you guys are stressful, Ezzy. But I just wasn't, I was just, mentally untreated, if that makes sense. And I needed, I needed something desperately back then that I just didn't have, and I wouldn't allow myself to have because of stigmas and things. So anyways, but that's cool. That sounds like a cute show. Well, I mean, yeah, they are. But anyways. Oh, I heard you guys went to see Alex, Ezzy. You're stressful. I doubt it. Aw, that's cool. That sounds like a good show, Melissa. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, yeah. Two little kids. I mean, that's the thing, about being a grandma, is that the kids go home, and honestly, I am that kind of that kind of grandma, you know. I'm actually just that kind of person. So, Ezra knows I'm not that way with like my kids or anything, but with pretty much everyone else, I'm like that, you know, uh, it's 9 o'clock, you need to go home, except at 7 or 6. So, it's just, yeah. Yeah. Um, Alex told me that she was going to get pho for you guys and just chill. We were actually playing Fortnite before that, and we played after too. So, anyway, I really love how this is turning out. You just do like, you know, different shapes. But I think the coloring in of the around the rocks, you know, is what makes it a little more realistic looking. Yeah. How old is your grandson, Michelle? 2 in a few weeks. Ah, I remember 2. I mean, not in my life, but I remember Kieran when he was 2. Yeah. I think I'm more of a, I connect better with, you know, 6, 7, 8 years old. I guess because, I don't know, maybe it's because I could play video games with them. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Not that I don't like babies, I do. I'm just less, you know, baby oriented. I don't know. That's a thing. So I don't think I watched anything else. I think I've told you all the news. But I can't wait until the retreat next week. It's going to be really fun. And you know, I have done large events for a long time. I've participated in them when they're planned by somebody else, and I have also headed them up. Oh, yeah, that's true. You don't have to think of things to say. Yeah, but the the junk journal retreat that we did last time was so very fun to participate in, and we got to get to know people like Michelle, and it's so neat. It's such a neat time, you know. Yeah. Yeah, next week already. Can you believe it? I mean, Yeah, it's going to be really fun again. And I think that, I think excitement about the actual, topic, it helps me a lot because most of the stuff that I had been doing in the past were centered around gardening, and I just don't do that very much anymore. And part of the reason for that is because we got overrun with squirrels, and I don't know, how when something like that happens, it just kind of takes the wind out of your sails, And so I do have a couple of vegetable garden raised beds in front. And I know that, at some point I'm going to need to have a routine, for taking care of that. It's probably going to have to be, starting like next month. Because I think over the summer it's very difficult to garden here because, it'll be like, over 100 for like a few weeks. And actually, maybe a month or two. So it just dries everything out, kills my plants. And I don't want to garden during that time. I don't want to go outside when it's, a jillion degrees. It's not fun. And honestly, I'm not really an outside person anyway. So, any excuse not to go outside, that's my quote unquote reason. I agree with you, Melissa. Junk journalers are the best. I find that this audience, the junk journaling audience, is a lot more engaged than the gardening audience, which I think that makes sense though, because people are, they're outside, they're trying to grow food to, feed their family and all that, and, but junk journalers are just chill and, they're up for just watching people like myself do things and listening to me chatter, which I think is, I have no idea why people like that, but but I can do it, and I like doing it. I just I don't get to other people's streams for some reason. But I did watch a replay of Monique's stream this morning. It was probably the first thing I watched this morning. I got up at 2, and I guess I was just done sleeping, I got smart today and took a nap before I came on. So you could say that I got up at 10:30 this morning. Ezra, do you want me to send your journal? Because you said something about coming out here, but I don't want you to feel obligated, But of course, I would love to see you guys. I also have a cute backpack for you. Okay. So I am going to maybe put my little thing here just to kind of break up all of this. Put my little oval. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'll clear my day. And then we can go eat something like sushi or something. Okay. Autumn Walk, number 11. Well, I sure made this kind of a little bit small, but I'm going to make it work. Here we go. So as I'm getting down here, I want to start making my rocks a little bit larger. So like only one of you guys told me what you're watching lately. I know that some people don't watch TV, but I'm thinking not everybody here doesn't watch TV. So I want to know what you're watching or what movie you watched recently or something like that. If your hands are too busy, don't feel obligated. But if you want to share, share. Good time. Yeah, it counts. Who was in it? Or was it like an indie movie or something? I mean, I guess bigger names can be in indie movies too, but... Okay. Oh, Pretty Indie, yeah. He's a really, really, really good actor. And I was surprised to find that out. And no, I did not see Twilight. None of those. But you know, it's funny, my husband watched those. He's seen all of them. And if I am not mistaken, I think he's Team Edward. No, I didn't. I didn't see that. What streaming service did you watch those on? So any of you listening on YouTube on the replay, feel free to add what you're watching too, because I'm always up for suggestions and geeking out if you are watching the same thing that I'm watching. So so leave me a comment. You know what I didn't show you guys? I'm going to take a quick break and show this to you. Just really quick. I'm not going to let you guys linger over it or anything because it is it's something that I really only release in my Patreon, but I'll just show it to you really quick. And so this is the concept art for let's see, for October. And this is, oops, hold on. And this is a little bit more of the concept art. Oh my gosh, look at it. Isn't it so cute? I've been making papers for that. I've been making so much paper for that because I really think that the way that I work is not necessarily exactly like if I make a paper, I may decide, no. And you guys that have been with me for a while, you guys know that I tend to, or you may know, maybe you don't, that I really tend toward just, doing stuff off the top of my head, when I create something. I don't usually, like I'm usually making decisions throughout the whole thing versus just following instructions. So following instructions it's nice, if you really love what you're making. But yeah, I might create like a set of paper and then decide I don't want to use it like halfway through, which is kind of what I did there. So and if anybody had to step away and missed it, I'm sorry. You'll have to go and watch the replay. But what I do with that stuff is I actually create everything around it. And what I mean by that is I create the paper, unless I can find something free, on like Creative Fabrica or something like that. I create the paper. I create the like all the pockets and all the embellishments and stuff like that. I create a PDF file for for you to make if you don't have like a Cricut or Silhouette or something like that. I create this PDF file that can be printed, cut out, and then used as a template for, you know, the components of the page. I create, of course, the concept art. And SVGs for those who do use Cricut or Silhouette. And so, yeah, I create like all the Patreon projects from start to finish. And yeah, it's really fun. Love doing it. I'm loving this. But I want to be done with it, with this part of the project, because it just seems, you know, like it's taking a long time, which is fine. Is there anybody here that likes history of Disney? Every once in a while I get a wild hair and I'll start watching videos of like old Disneyland rides, you know, like some of the favorites when I was a kid and some of the ones that I was afraid of. And you know, I watch like you know, YouTubers like oh goodness, I don't even remember what they're called now. Yesterland is one of them, and there's another one that I watch, but it's really interesting. I like to watch like the history of the rides and stuff like that. So I have this really cool old Disney book that I'm thinking I might make a junk journal based on, you know, I mean, on that topic, and use those book pages and stuff. But we used to be really big Disney fans, and I mean, I think we still are, but you know, we don't really go too much anymore, partially because Todd and I really don't care about going on rides and stuff anymore. And unless it's something like really special, I think we would probably go to Disney, maybe to ride, you know, that new Star Wars ride, and we did. But they have a weird system right now that is like, It's kind of, I don't know. I don't like this new system for getting on rides at Disneyland. I mean, not all rides, but just those, like the Rise of the Resistance, and I think there was like a Spider-Man one or something. But the way that you had to do it was you had to go to you had to use their app, and at certain times of the day, you just had to like spam this app and hope that you got a spot, you know. And it was super annoying. And we didn't get in. We got in for Spider-Man, but it was going to be like in 6 hours, and it was already like, we were already tired. We had been to regular Disneyland the day before, and we were then at California Adventure. And so yeah. I know. It's a bummer too, But I don't know if you remember. I think probably not, because you didn't live in Garden Grove with us. That was quite a long time ago. But we used to get passes and go because we lived around the corner from Disney. And so we would just go and ride one ride or something, And it was just so fun to be able to do that. And that's when the passes were like, that's when they started giving them out. They started giving them the passes out at a special price, or selling, I should say, at a special price for people in California. Yeah, I know. I agree. I've probably been to Disneyland, I don't know, many, many times. Probably not as much as a lot of other people, but yeah. So, but we did go to, I did finally get to go to Florida to go to Disney World. And it was fun, but I got food poisoning, which was not fun. So it was pretty awful. So anyway, I didn't end up getting to go to the Magic Kingdom, which is sad, but we went to Epcot, which is something that I really, really wanted to do. And I know that seems like the most boring one, but we also went to the animal one was. And that was really fun. And we wanted to go to Magic Kingdom, and so, but I ended up waking up early that morning with some really uncomfortable happenings. All right, so now that I've got this, here's what the prompt says again. Autumn Walk. Create a nature-themed page using twine, dried flowers, or natural elements. So here's my drawn path. So I need to add twine, dried flowers, and natural elements to this. So I think what I'm going to need to do is probably need some green here. So I think what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to take a teeny little detour, and I'm going to make some of this spray, but in green. And I'll show you how to do it. All it is, well, hang on one second, and I'm going to gather the stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Let me fix my screen. Make it nice and big. And there we go. All right. All right, so all I have is just this, I believe it's probably a 2-ounce bottle. And I'm going to just add, regular isopropyl alcohol. I'm sure there are other ways to do this, so, no right or wrong way as long as it works. That's what I think. But what I will say is that sometimes, I'm not like a super seasoned mixed media artist. So, if you want to know if something is better to use than whatever, you should find out from somebody who is more seasoned than I am. But this is actually something that I have been making this year, and it seems to work. So we're gonna see how that much mica powder. Ezra, I think this is your mica powder. And what's cool about this is that you don't have to use very much, all right? And so, but what I want to do, I guess I can do it on this one, is just to test it out and see if I like it. It's not coming out very well. So let me add some more and see what I can do here. I've made a few of these. Some of them I've had to add some ink to, but I think that was only the brown one because I don't really have any other like liquid ink. Oh, wait a minute. I do have something that I can use here. Look at that. Can you guys see the swirly? Still not as much ink is coming out. But what it does do is it creates like a sparkly kind of surface. So I have this soap coloring, and I think I can drop a little bit of green in here, just a drop or two, and that should help. Maybe I'll put 3. So what I'm going to end up with is, I believe what I will end up with is a spray. Yeah, a darker green spray, which is what I want. And let's see how that works. That's a little better. And so, you just kind of add stuff to your alcohol until you get what you want. So this is how I like to make them. And I don't think that you can really see this, but it actually is shimmery. Yeah, you can see it a little teeny bit, right? So that's the way I like my inks to be. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, maybe I can cut this a little bit. Scissors. I want to try to stay off of the pathway. And rubbing alcohol does dry pretty quickly, but obviously I put too much, you know, because it's running over here. So, you know, just be mindful of that. I don't mind that so much. It's fine for me. So I'm just kind of rubbing the excess off while covering some of the other areas. All right, so that's that side. Now I want to see if I can do this side. And I think rather than spraying over that part a second time, I'll just maybe run my finger over it. And just pull some of that over here. And I'm okay with, you know, the extra green being there. I'm not sure what that next page is going to need to be, but it's okay. I can always cover it if I don't like it. But yeah, this is like a cool, hold on. Oh, there we go. This is like a cool way to add color and to make it look watercolory without having to get out all the watercolors, which I don't mind that, but you know. So I'm not like a really super big fan of using dried flowers like these ones, but I think I will this time use some of these little yellow ones. And now that I think about it, I wonder if it wouldn't have been a better idea to actually make this more yellow, you know, make the grass more yellow. But we'll just pretend that they water their grass and their flowers are dying. I don't know. So and let's see. Ah, thank you, Melissa. They are. Okay, so I think I'm going to wait on that really quick because I think I need to give some color to my walkway here. So let me see what I've got. Okay. So I'm going to do just a little. I don't have gray, so I'm just going to kind of do that. A little bit of brown. I guess I'm running out of this almost. There we go. Goodness. So that looks pretty. That looks pretty okay. And I feel like I could probably color in a couple of these. Let's see. Make a mixture of light and dark rocks to break up. I actually love these pens. They're just called a metallic marker, and they're from Dollar Tree. This is one of the best products I've ever bought from them. Absolutely love it. That's funny. You might have had it paused when I showed the sneak peek of October's project for Patreon. And if you did, you're going to have to watch the replay, because I really didn't want to show very much of it. But I just wanted to share what we do in there just briefly. All right. Yes, glad you're back. Okay, so here's another. This one looks like it might be not in good shape. Oh, it's okay. Coloring outside of the lines here. I should mention that the person I learned this from, her name is Pam Hausner. You can probably find her on YouTube, I think. And she's all about like mindfulness and, you know, mindfulness while she's drawing and stuff like that. She's a neat person. Such a nice person. And she taught us this at the last retreat, and sadly she won't be joining us this time, but you know, people do what they can, and she just couldn't this time. So I think I'm going to be finished with the path, and now I think I will go ahead and just add these, and I'm just going to add them with trying to think of the best way to add them. Thank you, Michelle. Haven't really figured out how to actually make them look like, you know, look like flowers along the path, so I'm just kind of, I guess, doing something a little more symbolic. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to push this up a little, I think. Just cut this. How to add these onto this page. Maybe I'll try these little glue things. That is really actually what I was thinking of doing. And then I was like, I don't know, maybe that wouldn't be, you know. But yes, okay, now that you've said that and my brain has said that, I'm going to do it. Okay, let me see. Yeah, that actually is the vibe I'm looking for. Let me do that with this one too. Uh-oh. No. I don't want to make another hole, but I think I'm going to have to. But if you know me, you know that I don't have a problem figuring out how to cover something like that up. So I found these in my stuff, and I think I want to put one somewhere. I probably need to put it on the outside here because it's going to be part of what is going to put volume into this page. So my other thing I can do is I could probably just glue that down right there. That's what I'll do. That'll be easy. There we go. Not super fancy, but you know, it does what I need it to do. Let me make sure. Nature theme page using twine, dried flowers or natural elements, add a map or drawn path. I think I did it. What do you guys think? And I think I'll color around this in orange. Bring out a little bit of the orange on that butterfly. So I guess I'm not going to probably finish another one for sure. But the next one is Cozy Nook. Design a spread using soft fabrics. Cozy patterns or muted colors. So I was thinking, well, thank you. I was thinking that that would be on this side, right? And I was looking through my stuff, and I don't have a lot of like tiny little swatches of, you know, cozy fabric or whatever, but this is like a cotton batting. But I also have this. So I don't know. I don't know what I think. I think the folding would just be like ridiculous here. But then again, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it a little bit. If you have any ideas, let me know. And yeah, so if you weren't here in the beginning, I'll share a couple things with you again. If you would like to go to an amazing retreat for, let's see. I'm sorry, I'm kind of zoning out right now. Okay, if you'd like to go to a junk journal retreat, it's free, and it starts next week. And I teach how to make this and how to make this. And this is my Goth Kid folio. And I'll teach you how to make the stuff on the outside. Plus I'll provide the paper and the stickers. And also I'll teach you how to make these things on the inside. And so it's just kind of a basic folio, like a brochure fold type thing. And this is just a different variation in case you don't have the sticker, the printable vinyl, and you can just print on paper or on just regular sticker. And this is my Gothic black lace journal cover. And I'll be teaching this too. It's just a cover, but our topic, the vibe this time is going to be autumn and Halloween and all kinds of, fall themed things. So you don't want to miss that. And it's free. But if you think you're going to want to grab the all access pass, that would give you the opportunity to watch in your leisure, or at your leisure, I should say. And also another free thing is it was a pre-retreat thing that Monique and I did last week, I think. Was it last week? Yeah, where I taught how to make traveler's journal. And basically I just taught how to make the cover out of paper, but you can do this out of like lots of different things, and I talk about it in the video. And then, oh, this is upside down. And then you just put signatures in, and they can be removable. So it's really cool project. And so if you want to go and learn more about traveler's journals and learn how to make it, and also learn how to make a junk journal cover, that's free. Go to Junk Journal Retreat, or I'm sorry, YouTube at Junk Journal Retreat. If you would like to see a quick preview of what what my videos are going to be next month, it's going to be the Hello Kitties folio. I've created the whole set, and I will be releasing pieces of this, but right now Hello Kitties folio kit is in the shop, the Etsy shop, and maybe Ezra can drop that link. Don't forget, if you are in the Patreon groups, I think it's butterflies or dragonflies, which is the $5 a month tier or the $10 a month tier. You guys have coupons. Oh, that's fine. So you should have a $5 coupon for this month if you're in the $10. So you guys should really just go join. You can get free stuff. It costs like $5 really, to be part of that one, and you get everything that I create. And so it's a good deal, and it's fun. But anyways, this is what I'm going to be making. You can watch these videos for free all month next month. And of course I'll be doing, the cover, the signatures, and I created this one a little bit different. So, if you've been following my other folio videos, you'll find that this one is actually different. I changed a few things, and One of those things is I added in quarter inch spines here, so that when we have an extension in here, it will comfortably fold, you know. So I added a 1/4 inch spine here, a 1/4 inch spine here, and on the actual extension, and I also changed the extension. So yeah, you'll want to not miss that. And also, if you were not here last time, and you would like to see me create my artist trading card, Serenity Now, you can go watch this on YouTube at junkjournalboss.com. And I believe, actually, I keep telling you guys it's there, but I think it's going to be released on Friday. So subscribe to the channel, and then put on notifications, and you'll get notifications of when I've made that. I think that's all the announcements that I have. Is there anything I'm forgetting, Ezra, that you can think of? If not, I'm probably going to go ahead and head off. I usually head off about 5 minutes early every time, and that's just because I don't have anything else to talk about, really. So I'll let you guys go. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate all of you guys, and you know, that you guys, you know, come here and all that. And make sure to go to did I say junkjournalretreat.com to go sign up for the free retreat? Go do that, because it is going to be amazing. It's going to be so fun. So I will see you guys next week if you guys go and sign up. Bye. Oh, wait, I should tell you guys, there's not going to be a Twitch next week, just so you know. I'm going to be busy with the the retreat. So we won't be having one next week. Okay? And we'll just pick up again, I think on the 9th, maybe, or something like that. So talk to you guys later. Bye.